Hero equipment is awesome. I think it's one of the best additions to Clash of Clans in years, but at the moment, it is not balanced at all for lower town halls, and today, we've got the proof of it. Before we delve into some live attacks, let's have a look at the statistics of our hero abilities both pre and post hero equipment update. So on the left columns with the non-bolded text, they are the statistics pre-update, and on the right columns with the bolded text, these are the statistics post-update, and you can already see how much stronger hero abilities are across the board. Now it's worth noting, heroes in general, outside of their abilities, did get nerfed a little bit, so they are slightly weaker, but the changes or the increases in the hero abilities is insane. Look at this at Town Hall 9, for instance. The Queen ability is so much stronger, it's ridiculous. Now, if you're wondering what this table is for down the bottom, this is the max level on your equipment at each Town Hall. At Town Hall 8, that means you can have a level 12 Giant Gauntlet if you have it unlocked. That's insane. I'm using a level 9 Gauntlet at Town Hall 16 and it's OP. Imagine using that at Town Hall 8. It'll be almost impossible to fail. Town Hall 11 is a perfect example of how wrong the hero equipment is. Look at it across the board. The increases are insane. The Eternal Tome is busted at Town Hall 9. Now, we'll be referring to this document throughout the video, so keep that in mind. But these changes are ridiculous. Now let's watch these overpowered hero abilities in action. This is my Town Hall 11 account. It's in Titan 2, so we run into a lot of decent bases. This is another Town Hall 11 that's quite high, and this is a pretty good base, a really well set up anti-3, and I'm going to completely demolish it. So coming in with Queen Charge Lalo here, this is my favorite army at Town Hall 11. Now, Town Hall 11 is not the hardest Town Hall in the game. It's not meant to be impossible to triple. In fact, it is quite easy to triple if you know what you're doing. But watch the way I'm going to wreck this space. Now, have a look. Giant Gauntlet ability goes off. Now, there isn't a lot of buildings that the king can splash, but have a look at this. There is multiple point defenses on him, and he's losing almost no DPS because the Gauntlet ability reduces so much damage on the king, and we've cleared out that entire section. Queen Charge going down the bottom, and the thing that concerns me most about this hit is what the charge I do does not get much value. I essentially get the Multi-Inferno and the Queen, and that's kind of it. There is no defensive CC, I will admit that, but I do have a poison spell. My Queen's under no DPS at this point, so if the CC did come out, would have been really easy to deal with it. Maybe I would have had to use an extra rage. Oh, well. Oh, and I should also say, I have got the Flame Flinger, because at Town Hall 11 you can request Siege Machines, but I'm not going to use the CC this attack. It's completely unnecessary. Now, so far, aside from, I guess, the Giant Gauntlet, you haven't seen how overpowered the hero abilities are, but watch, we've got so much base to Lalo here, and I'm going to do it rather easily because the Eternal Tome and the Life Gem is ridiculously broken. We get the final wall break done there. I'm going to put a rage down on my Queen, just make sure she doesn't die. And now we're going to start the Lalo with a minute 20 into 4 air bows, an eagle, and we're going to fight a sweeper, and there's a multi-inferno on the back end. So Lalo coming across, we use the Lava Hound to tank as many air bows as possible. And we're going to essentially spam our Lalo in and overwhelm the base as much as we can. The air bows are a problem. Warden ability is going to go off any second. I get the rage. Fortunately, we miss a couple of balloons. Not much we could have done about that. But look at how long this Warden ability lasts. In the end, in the past, it would have been done in 5 seconds. Now it's 8 seconds. It's just not fair at all. Loons are coming across, and there's nothing these Teslas can do. The rest of the base was meant to have taken the troops down, but alas, it did not happen. And look at the Queen. She's still going fine, still got her ability. I'm still hanging on to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spell space. Haven't used my CC at all, and this base has been completely wrecked. Now, obviously, if there was a defensive CC, maybe I have to use a rage. At minimum, I obviously use the poison, but probably don't even need the rage either. I could have used my Queen ability. So we're still swagging at least 3 spell space if the CC comes out. This base got completely wrecked, but this is a Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11. It's not that impressive. I get that. Let's start taking on some higher town halls instead. But before we get into that, I want to show you my attack log. So this is my attack log for my Town Hall 11 at the moment. Obviously, it's in Titan, and most of the bases I'm hitting aren't Town Hall 11s. That's a Town Hall 12. That's a Town Hall 12. You can see the Town Hall icon. We scroll down. That's another Town Hall 12. Let's go up to this triple. This is a Town Hall 13. It's possible to triple Town Town Hall 13s, but we'll get to that later. This is a reasonably upgraded Town Hall 12. In fact, I believe most of the defenses look pretty max to me. We're going to come in with our Queen Charge. In the last attack, you saw how OP the Eternal Tome is. In this attack, you're going to see how broken the Giant Gauntlet is. Now, we've already lost a healer. Couldn't believe there was a Seeking Air Mine on the outside of the base there. It got me good. Those trolls with their base building. Queen Charge coming around. And with Queen Charge, if you're a Town Hall 11 charging against higher level players, you need to make sure you charge the defensive Queen because you don't have a Headhunter or a Skeleton spell at all. So King's coming down and his job's going to be to go in and set a funnel. Wall breaks come across. And have a look at how ridiculous this King ability is going to be here. So pop it nice and early. I've got the freeze ready here because I thought I'd need the freeze to deal with the single Inferno. How wrong was I? And the King's going to take out that entire compartment by himself. Now, I mess up this wall break here. I wall break too early. And my Queen is going to completely ignore this multi-Inferno. So I have messed up this charge. I could have picked a Town Hall 12 that I wrecked much harder than I wrecked this one. But I decided to show this one because in the past, if you're a Town Hall 11 versus 12, if you make a minor mistake like this, it's GG. There is no coming back from that. But you can now make mistakes on hit-ups and still get triples. That's it for my Queen Charge. She is done. The Flame Flinger got insane value on the top side. Obviously, I can't swag my CC when I'm going up against a higher Town Hall. You do need to get good value with your Siege Machine. I freeze that single Inferno because I want my Lava Hound to live as long as possible to tank for these balloons. Flame Flinger is still doing good work on the top side. It's about to open. It opens right there. We have balloons come out of the Flame Flinger. That's my favorite. You could bring a couple of balloons and an Inferno Drag if you're worried about a defensive hero. But alas, loons are coming across. Now, I do get a little unlucky here. The loons split. So the Warden aura is not in range of all the balloons. So we do lose a few balloons there. But our remaining balloons are those higher level ones from the CC. Unfortunately, the NATO catches us. And for a second, I thought I was going to fail this, but Life Gem coming in a little too strong. In the past, it would have been 275 extra hit points. Now it's max 575. I don't even have the max Life Gem, by the way. I don't have max hero equipment for all of my important hero equipment yet, because obviously the updates just dropped. And yet we are still 3-starring against higher Town Hall levels. I mean, I don't know what I'm meant to do. It's just too easy to triple. Now, obviously, this video, I'm only showing attacks of my Town Hall 11. Sorry, this last one is going to be from the replay point of view. This is a Town Hall 11 versus 13 triple, and this Town Hall 13 is pretty heavy. This is not a noob Town Hall 13. This should not be possible in Clash of Clans. But as I was saying before, this video is just focusing on the Town Hall 11, but the hero equipment across the board is broken. The Royal Champion, for instance, I've got the stats right in front of me. Her Seeking Shield does up to an extra 500 or 600 if you max her out. By the way, my wall breakers do not one-shot these walls. That is how hard it is to do hit-ups at Town Hall 11 to 13. You can't one-shot the walls, but that's not going to stop me completely wrecking this base. But one of the other things to consider is you can get max common equipment at Town Hall 14. Yes, you can get a level 18 Eternal Tome at Town Hall 14. That is the same level as you can get at Town Hall 16. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. How are you meant to defend at Town Hall 14? It was already tough enough when Town Hall 14 was max and the Eternal Tome was something like 2 seconds less. Now it's an extra 2 seconds. You got extra life gem. I mean, I don't know what's the point of the hero equipment. Obviously, it will take a while to max, so we won't see the effects of the hero equipment being broken for a while. But still, it is a little bit preposterous if you ask me. And keep in mind, there's only one epic hero equipment at the moment, which is the Giant Gauntlet. By the way, the Flame Flinger opened a bit earlier than I wanted. I didn't find the other Teslas, which was on me. Also worth noting, I didn't have a plan for the King on this hit. I just put him on the outside, and still, this base did not stand a chance as the Queen reaches the Town Hall nicely here. But yeah, there's only one epic hero equipment. What happens when we get the Queen hero equipment, which should happen in about a couple of weeks' time with the Frozen Arrow? What about the Warden epic hero equipment or the Royal Champion as well? By the way, this, yeah, you can see right, this attack is the perfect showing of how long the Warden ability now lasts at Town Hall 11. ridiculous. In the past, those loons would have died so much more quickly. King's going around the outside. Loons just clear at that bottom comp. Unfortunately, the single lives. It doesn't have a lot of HP, but it does live. Queen has bait through the wall. I'm saving onto this one last wall breaker so I can try and wall break her out of the base. But yeah, what happens when we've got epic hero equipments for all our heroes? Will I be able to triple Town Hall 13s consistently then? Because I triple Town Hall 12s at this stage more often than I don't. Town Hall 13s is very, very difficult to do. And in case you haven't figured out, this is not a 3-star. It is going to fall just short, only because my wall breaker cannot one-shot these stupid walls. So the queen has to beat through the wall there. I had the sneaky gobs. I had everything I needed. Just needed about 10 more seconds, but still, this shouldn't be possible as a Town Hall 11 versus a near max 13. Here's my hero equipment. I told you, it is not near max. I can get a level 15 gauntlet and a level 12 rage vial at Town Hall 11. The archer puppet and the invisibility vial I can get up to level 12 as well. And the warden equipment both max out at level 12 too. Let me know down in the comments below what your experience has been with the hero equipment at the lower town halls. Town Hall 14 down to Town Hall 8s. Don't get me wrong. I love hero equipment. I think it's a really cool addition. I just think it needs to be balanced. You shouldn't be able to have an 8-second warden ability at Town Hall 11. You shouldn't be able to have a maxed out common equipment at Town Hall 14 either. Even just as simple as a level 12 epic equipment at Town Hall 8 should not be possible either. I'm all for making the game fun and easy to triple, but I think they've gone too far.